Your Honor, we call Mr. John C. Depp. Can you please tell the jury why you're here today?
About 6 years ago, Ms. Heard brought these disturbing criminal acts against me that were not based in any species of truth. I've never struck Ms. Heard. I've never struck a woman in my life. Nothing of the kind had ever happened.
This trial was a huge deal.
In 2018, Amber Heard published an op-ed in the Washington Post suggesting that she was a victim of sexual violence in addition to physical violence 2 years earlier.
Now, she didn't mention Johnny Depp's name, but it's pretty obvious who she's talking about. And that's when there was all this speculation about Johnny Depp. Did he abuse Amber Heard?
The ramifications of this op-ed were immediate and devastating. Disney fired him from the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie. These accusations destroyed Johnny's career and reputation.
Mr. Depp, have you ever physically assaulted Miss Heard?
Never.
Have you ever sexually assaulted Miss Heard?
Never. Certainly not.
What have you lost as a result of Miss Heard making these allegations against you?
Nothing less than everything.
When did Miss Heard's behavior towards you begin to change?
These little digs would escalate into a full-scale argument. Miss Heard, in her anger, she would strike out. She would. It could begin with a slap. It could begin with a shove. As it escalated, I removed myself from the situation.
Did there come a time when you and Miss Heard started recording your arguments?
Yes. She had completely denied things she'd said directly to my face. So I said, I'm going to record us. And I did.
I was hitting you. I was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not deck you. I was hitting you. You're a baby.
And
You
physical
are
fights?
such a baby.
Because
Grow
you,
the up,
because you start
Johnny.
physical fights?
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, you did, so I had to get the
Because-
f*** out of there.
Those recordings confirmed that she would get violent with him. And his instinct is not to fight, but to run away and hide.
I'm sorry I hit you. I didn't mean to hit you.
We wanted to deconstruct major pieces of her narrative through her own words.
But the one thing that we're concerned about is whether he might lose his temper. The other side is going to do everything possible to get Johnny to show anger.
Can you please bring up Defendant's Exhibit 638? Your Honor, move for the admission of this video into evidence.
What happened?
You want to see crazy? I'll give you That's crazy. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're crazy.
Have you drunk this whole thing this morning?
Oh, you got this going. You got this going?
Just started it.
Oh, really? Really?
You would agree that you were violent in that clip, correct?
Clearly I was having a bad time. I did assault a couple of cabinets, but I did not touch Miss Heard.
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint.
Yeah.
I poured myself a large glass of wine.
Right.
I thought it necessary.
One of the things that lawyers try to do on cross-examination is to maintain control of the witness. And that's something that Johnny simply did not allow him to do.
Your Honor, we'd like to call Amber Heard to the stand.
For Amber's testimony, we were prepared for her to get up there and describe numerous incidents of alleged abuse.
He just hit me over and over and over again, pounding the back of my head, pounding it with his fist. And I thought, this is how I die. He's gonna kill me now.
We wanted to show the jury that Amber had a history of not telling the truth,
Good afternoon, Ms. Heard.
Good afternoon.
including that Ms. Heard deliberately lied about donating all $7 million of the divorce settlement to charity.
Sitting here today, Ms. Heard, you still haven't donated the $7 million divorce settlement to charity. Isn't that right?
Incorrect. I pledged the entirety
No,
of the
Ms. Heard,
settlement,
that's
$7
not
million
my
to
question.
charity, and I
Ms. Heard,
intend to
Ms.
fulfill
Heard,
those obligations.
Ms. Heard, that's not my question. Sitting here today, you have not donated the $7 million, donated, not pledged, donated the $7 million divorce settlement to charity.
I use pledge and donation synonymous with one another. They
But
are
I
the same
don't.
thing.
Ms. Heard, I don't use it synonymously.
I made the pledge. I want to be very clear. I pledged the entirety. I haven't been able to fulfill those pledges because I've been sued.
You had all of the $7 million for 13 months before Mr. Depp sued you, and you chose not to pay it to the charities you pledged it to. Is that correct, Ms.
I
Heard?
disagree with your characterization of that.
We hope the jury would realize that if this person is capable of lying about giving money to sick children, she's capable of lying about abuse.
You testified yesterday that this is a photograph taken of you on May 21st, 2016.
Yes, that's correct. This is my face after Johnny threw a phone at it.
If we could please do a split screen. You testified yesterday that the only difference between these two photographs is that the light was turned on.
That's what it appears to be, yes.
Isn't it true you just edited these photographs?
No, I've never edited a photograph.
Didn't you just enhance the saturation for one of these photos to make your face look more red?
No, that's incorrect. I didn't touch it.
You were sitting here in this courtroom when Officer Melissa Sines testified that she did not see any injuries on you that night, correct?
I heard her testify she did not consider this injured.
No. Officer Sines testified that she met with you and she did not see any injuries on your face.
I understand we have a verdict.
As to the statement, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Yes. As to the statement, then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Yes. As to the statement, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes.
Ultimately, there was solid evidence that Amber Heard's version of what happened is demonstrably false. And the jury felt the same way.
All right, thank you.
After the verdict, Johnny had no interest in bankrupting Amber, so ultimately it settled and she paid $1 million.
It's truly been a victory for Johnny Depp. He has appeared to completely bounce back. He's starring in movies again, and he was able to redeem himself and take back his reputation.